Hi, my name is Michael. In this video I'm going to show how I make money on the auction house. And it's kind of fun, and it's kind of like different if you just don't like farming, although farming is kind of cool. If you it can be time consuming though, and if you want to like learn how to make money on the auction house, if you get good at it, you can be faster than farming in some cases, I think, and you don't have to leave the town to do it, and it's just kind of fun. So for like in this video I was leveling enchanting, and then I kind of found like some discrepancy in prices. Sometimes, you know, the price of, especially in WoW, like the price of something would change drastically, even in 1 hour. So if you kind of like stay organized and plan ahead, and then they just like keep, like in this video I have a mod called auctioneer, but in other games I keep a journal of what like the average price of an item goes for. And then if you keep like, when it's say like the beginning of an hour, you log on and the prices are going for like, I don't know, just like 5 gold a pop, and then later, an hour later, they'll like all those will be bought up, and then the only ones they'll be like 7 for 12 gold a pop. And if you just you know, take advantage of that, and then sell in small pieces, and you don't want to sell your whole stash at one time at one price, you just kind of keep the the supply low, and then kind of make an illusion of, you know, I mean, like, you just don't want to seem desperate when you're selling. And then if people see like 20 items at the same price, then they're gonna know that like you know, they're just gonna know that you have a ton of them, and then that like you could sell for cheaper. Right, and in this, I'm leveling enchanting because like so I got this is Cataclysm, and I got like and this is the Silver Poundmore, I believe. I got like a free level 80, and then I also got like a 7-day trial. So I think this is when Star Wars: The Old Republic was coming out, and Blizzard was a little afraid of like competition or something like that. So they gave like returning players a free level 80, and I made a priest. so so I was like leveling up dungeons, and since I want to like spend most of my time in dungeons, enchanting's kind of a good profession to have, because you can make money just with all the extra loot that no one needs. You can disenchant that, and then make money that way, instead of, you know, running around in like the middle of nowhere farming nodes of ore, like you know, like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you just want to spend most of your time doing raids and in groups and stuff, then enchanting can be a good profession to make money, like as you, because like otherwise those items would be wasted in many cases, because many times there's no enchanter. So like someone gets it and then just sells it for like 3 gold when they could have disenchanted the bind on pickup item for a lot more. So anyways, like my enchanting is not high enough to disenchant the level 80 dungeon, so I was leveling it in between like queues. For dungeons I would do the auction house and level enchanting, and then I decided to make a video where I was just enchanting. And then here, what I'm doing, so like in World of Warcraft, the item levels are split up by tens. So here I do 11 to 21. That's an item bracket. If I do it at level 10, it's a different item bracket. So that when you disenchant, you get a different type of item. So here, like, so this item is 68 silver, and then you have a chance of, I think, soul dust on my server at the time. It's kind of weird because it's a low level item and it's just supply and demand. A lot of people use soul dust to level their enchanting, so I think the price, even though it's low level enchanting, there are very few enchanters. There are very few of those, and then when people need to level up enchanting, that drives up the price. So soul dust I think goes for a gold each, and so does strange dust, I believe, on average. Like that's like a fair price. And then I would buy these items like Hillsman Shoulders, say like right here, Hillsman Shoulders. That's a leather working item the leather workers make to level their leather working, and also to just sell it to people. And I noticed that the prices of the armor, and by the way, armor gives dust and weapons give essences when you disenchant them. So anyways, strange dust goes for like a gold each, so does soul dust. And then the Hillsman Shoulders are like 70 silver, and then sometimes there'll be like a group of them, and then if you disenchant the Hillsman shoulders, you might get like 6 soul dust, and then it costs 70 silver to buy on the auction house, and then if you disenchant it, you get 6 gold. If you sell it for like if you sell it at the right time, and in the right amount and in the right way. And then I was keeping the soul dust to level enchanting. So here's I log on later, and then the items are sold, and sometimes the price is like, let's say the lowest price of soul dust is like 20 gold. It's like 2 gold each, or a gold 50 each, gold and 50 silver each. I could, if I wanted to, put it like at the like a gold 40 each, and then hope to make money that way. But many times I find that people just won't buy it if you put it a little bit too high. So for me, like even though the lowest price is something really high, sometimes I'll put it at a medium price anyways, so that I can sell more of them. And then because otherwise you just waste the opportunity, the window that the price is cheap, and then someone else comes in and puts a fair price. No one buys your thing. They just wait a bit, and then someone else comes in and puts a fair price, and then you don't make anything. So when the window's there, I try to sell for like a fair price. And so here there's 60 silver and 70 silver again, and these are like, I don't know what these are. Like there's 30 silver and 35 silver, which is really good. And again, the armor from like 11 to 21 is gonna give me the strange dust and the soul dust that I want. So and then if it's level 10, it's gonna give a different bracket. So it's gonna give some other type of dust which might not sell at the price that I want. And also sometimes if you're trying to sell strange dust, and let's say there are like 3 strange dusts up there for like 20 silver each, instead of like waiting, definitely don't undercut that. I'll just buy up those 3 strange dusts, because there's only 3 of them, and then I'll resell them for like a gold each, which is what they can go for pretty easily. And then in this, my guy has like 50 gold. I think I started out with 0 gold. And in this is I only had like a 7-day free trial. So and I noticed discrepancies, and this is something that I used to do for my friend when on his warlock. When I used to play WoW a lot, and then I stopped playing for a bit, but I still would play my friend's account, and I made him like 1,000 gold, I think, over a month. But this was at the max level, and with like another item. It was with like motes of fire or something, and I would just because the motes of fire prices would fluctuate so much, that I would just log in like for 5 minutes at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. So, and then here, if I'm getting 2 soul dust per green item, then I'm buying a green item for 70 silver, and then selling it for 2 gold, then I'm making money. And this might not be the most efficient way of making money. Like I might make more just farming something like at the level 80 level, like motes of fire or something like that, or whatever the mode is called. And here it's like they're going for like almost 2 gold each. And I think I get a little more aggressive with the pricing, but just I don't know. This is what I had fun doing. Like just I had a lot of fun just kind of mediating between prices. So when the prices were super low, you provide a fair when this auction house is over flooded with a certain item that you are familiar with, that you know the price of, and that you know the pace of. So like with strange dust, I knew the pace, and I knew I since I was making them and buying them, I kind of became familiar with how much they really go for. So when there's a lot of them flooded, you buy them up, and then so to kind of provide a balance. And then when there are very scarce of them, you sell them off to also provide that balance. And I think that's what like the service you're providing, I guess, and what you're getting, basically. And then I guess if you're just farming, you're doing the hard work, I guess, and just creating the items, and yeah, and in this you're kind of being organized when other people are not organized, and kind of just providing a balance of prices. And then that's how I would make money in the auction house. And I would only do this with they say, do what you know. And I don't know. I know that that's how it is in real life, but that it might apply in the auction house too. So just strange dust was something that if ever I made a mistake and I bought too much strange dust, well, I could use that in enchanting because I'm an enchanter and I actually have spells or like enchants that I could use to level up my enchanting with strange dust if I needed to, or I could just make plans so when I'm using something that when I'm buying and selling something that I'm actually familiar with and I make a mistake, it's not as big of a deal because I can just create more with it, or I can spend it off, and or I can wait, and then I just have more waiting time. So yeah, that was how I made money between queues in towns for and I leveled up my enchanting at the same time, and it's just a fun way to make gold in auction house and to have like some sort of income, I guess.